So I started by telling you that Čurļonis never actually tried to paint music or compose visual art. But there is one instance in which I think Čurļonis comes very close to creating something that really stems from very similar, almost the same archetypical formations in music and painting. In 1908, while living in Vilnius, Čurļonis composed his Sonata of the Sea. Sonata of the Sea in 3 movements. The first movement, as you see, is a typical sonata by Čurļonis. Not very typical, actually, but what we see that the whole painting, the whole canvas is composed of one unifying wave pattern. When you look at the forest or the trees, they're very small, these little waves. The hills are the same waves. The wave is the wave. And everything you look, everything you examine is all constructed from the same rounded wave form. And it sort of builds the whole canvas. Then in the second movement, we have these very clearly depicted 3 different levels of existence, let's say, from the very high spiritual existence which lives on its own to world or underwater world, into some symbolic, perhaps, gesture that is presented at the frontal part of the image. And the third movement is, as it should be in the finale of the Sea Sonata, it's a depiction of huge wave that with the utmost force falls down and then raises and falls down again. In the same year, also in Vilnius, Čurļonis writes 3 little pieces for... Let's go back. No, let's go back. Writes 3 pieces which he entitles 3 small seascapes, the sea, for piano. And when I look at these 2 compositions, I see similarities that really overstep the boundaries of the 2 different modes of expression, and 2 compositions that one can perhaps, with slight hesitation, but would call the anesthetic composition of 2 very different modes of expression uniting into one idea. So, 3 landscapes, the sea and the Sea Sonata. These landscapes, I started my music program with first published piece by Čurļonis, Nocturne, saying that it perhaps was important for Čurļonis since he presented it to the publishing house. These 3 pieces that I intend to play now were also very important for Čurļonis. When he went to St. Petersburg in 1908, he brought some manuscripts with him with slight hope that they will be performed. And in 1909, in February, on the music evening of the contemporary music in St. Petersburg, these 3 small seascapes were performed. That's why we know that Čurļonis himself wanted them titled 3 seascapes, 3 little seascapes. So he gave the musical titles to his paintings and the painting titles to his music compositions. And after playing these 3 pieces for the jury or the organizers of the event, he writes in somewhat sad voice to his future wife Sofia, saying that they of course praised me and my music compositions, but they did not see what is really valuable in them and were ecstatic about something that is absolutely trivial and unimportant. And thus I have this sad content or sad satisfaction to be praised but misunderstood. 4 years, approximately. Čurļonis was during his study years in Warsaw. I think his major genre that he was especially keen on was mazurka. I'll play for you a couple mazurkas by Čurļonis, student among his friends.
thoughts of Čurļonis and my music of Čurļonis with you. But the piano is wonderful, and it's a great pleasure and joy to perform in this small and very comfortable and neat